Tesla's biggest transformation is already happening, and most investors haven't realized it yet. Tesla is moving beyond the EV category and stepping into a new phase, an AI-driven mobility platform built on FSD and Robotaxi. And once the market fully understands this shift, Tesla's valuation framework will change completely. That's the core message of today's video. And if you're investing in Tesla for the long run, understanding this transition early gives you a major advantage. Because everything we're seeing right now, analyst upgrades, institutional buying, and Elon's recent comments points toward one direction. Tesla's next chapter is beginning. Hi everyone, Ken here. Today, I want to connect the dots behind the recent Tesla news flow. Each headline may seem small on its own, but when you look at them together, they reveal a major shift in Tesla's narrative. More importantly, they show us how the next 5 years of Tesla's value will be built, not as an automaker, but as a software and AI company. So let's break this down step by step. The conclusion is simple. Tesla is quietly preparing to enter what I call Stage 2. Stage 1 was about scaling EV production. Stage 2 is about monetizing AI at fleet scale, something no other company in the world is positioned to do. Why does this matter to you as an investor? Because if Tesla becomes an AI-powered mobility platform, your valuation model changes entirely. Revenue per vehicle changes, margins change, investor expectations change. And today, I'll walk you through the signals that show this transition is already underway. Here are the major developments from the past few days that triggered today's analysis. 1. Nomura Asset Management increased its Tesla position by 4.2%, now holding over 1.17 million shares. 2. Stifel raised its Tesla price target to $508, with most of that valuation coming from FSD and Robotaxi. 3. Elon Musk publicly sent a final warning to Bill Gates, urging him to close his long-running Tesla short 4. And Elon also hinted at publishing an autobiography, saying he wants to tell his own story. Individually, these sound like typical Tesla headlines, but collectively, they point towards something much bigger, a narrative turning point. Let's explore why. First, Nomura's buy-up. A 4.2% increase isn't a rebalance, it's a statement of conviction. Nomura now has Tesla representing about 1% of its total assets. And more importantly, institutions as a whole hold about 66% of Tesla's float. Here's the key insight. Institutions are no longer valuing Tesla based on delivery numbers or quarterly automotive margins. They are positioning for what Tesla becomes next, not what it is today. When institutions start buying ahead of a narrative shift, long-term investors should pay attention. This is often how major re-ratings start. Now let's talk about Stifel. Their 508 price target isn't just a bullish number, it's a blueprint of how Wall Street is beginning to reframe Tesla's business model. Here's their breakdown. $134, automotive, $186, FSD, $158, Robotaxi, the rest, robotics and Optimus. This matters for one simple reason. It's one of the first mainstream analyst models that values Tesla more for software and services than for cars. And here's something interesting. Even Stifel's Robotaxi valuation is probably conservative because it assumes limited rollout and moderate utilization. If Robotaxi achieves even a fraction of Uber-like scale, these numbers explode. Stifel is not predicting hype, they're predicting a structural shift. To see the full picture, we need to zoom out. Right now, the global EV market is entering its maturity phase. Competition is rising. China is scaling fast. Regulations are evolving. But here's the truth. Tesla's real battle is no longer EV versus EV. Tesla's battle is AI versus AI, data versus data, platform versus platform. This is where Tesla has unmatched leverage, over 700 billion kilometers of real-world driving data, end-to-end vertical integration of training, inference, and deployment, the world's largest connected vehicle fleet, a path to monetizing mobility at global scale. When Elon talks aggressively about FSD and Robotaxi, he's not hyping the future. He's signaling that Tesla is entering its next business model. Let's talk about Elon's warning to Bill Gates. A surface-level interpretation would say it's just personal drama, but from an investor's perspective, this comment matters because of timing. Elon tends to become more vocal when he's confident about key technological milestones. So when he says, if you still have that short position, you should close it, he isn't speaking to Bill alone. He's speaking to the entire market. It's a psychological message. Tesla is about to move. And that fits perfectly with the institutional buying and analyst re-ratings we're seeing. Here's something that surprised even me while researching this video. When you compare Tesla's FSD rollout speed between 2020 and 2024, something becomes clear. The rate of improvement doesn't follow a linear curve. It follows a data scaling curve. In other words, the more Tesla drives, the faster FSD improves, not just incrementally, but exponentially. And the scaling effect is not something competitors can replicate easily, especially if they don't have a global consumer fleet on the road. This means Tesla's competitive advantage actually grows the more miles it collects. This is the opposite of how traditional car companies scale. Most companies get diluted as they grow. Tesla gets stronger. Most investors have not fully priced in this dynamic. Let's move from analysis to forecasting. Here are the three scenarios I believe are most realistic over the next few years. Scenario 1, Robotaxi launches in limited regions. This is the bullish scenario. If Tesla activates Robotaxi even in small regions, the revenue per vehicle skyrockets. Instead of earning money once per sale, Tesla earns money every day through mobility services. This would fundamentally reshape Tesla's income statement. Under this scenario, Stifel's 508 is conservative. Scenario 2, technology progresses, but regulation slows deployment. This is the moderate scenario. FSD improves, Tesla collects more data, the platform matures, but Robotaxi rollout is delayed by legal frameworks. In this world, the stock moves sideways for longer, but the long-term value compounder stays intact. This scenario carries less risk but requires patience. Scenario 3, Waymo or China scale Robotaxi faster. This is the competitive scenario. Waymo, Baidu, or Chinese automakers might deploy first. In that case, Tesla loses part of the narrative but maintains its lead in data scale. Market psychology would swing, but fundamentals remain strong. Even in this scenario, Tesla is not structurally threatened. Here's my long-term conclusion. Tesla is no longer an EV company. It's evolving into an AI mobility platform. The recent news, Nomura's buy-up, Stifel's valuation model, Elon's comments are early indicators of this shift. The real question for investors is simple. Are you valuing Tesla based on the company it used to be or the company it is becoming? Because the market rarely gives a clear invitation before revaluing a company, and right now, Tesla is giving multiple signals that its next chapter has already begun. If this analysis helped you see Tesla from a different angle, feel free to like the video and subscribe. I share insights like this every day, so you'll always have a clear view of where Tesla is heading and how the key signals fit together. Thanks so much for spending your time with me today. Let's keep following Tesla's evolution together, and as always, enjoy your life with Tesla. Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home, I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.